Is this chart of the stock market falling off of a cliff a good or bad thing? Someone explain it to me and explain it to me quickly. Since you can't mind your business, here's some news that you might have missed this week. The leaders of Japan, China, and South Korea just teamed up to present a united front against American tariffs. Now, chat, is this a good thing? I don't know if schools are still allowed to teach world history, but if they are, you might understand just how insane this photo op really is. Let's break it down. Japan occupied Korea for 35 years. During that time, they banned the Korean language, forced Koreans to take Japanese names, and trafficked thousands of women as comfort women for Japanese soldiers. Japan also invaded China and launched a full-scale war in 1937. Over 300,000 Chinese civilians were killed, and tens of thousands of women were assaulted. Then there's China and Korea. During the Korean War, China backed North Korea and sent over 1 million troops to fight South Korean and US forces. Thousands of South Korean civilians died, and that's really only the tip of the iceberg. We would actually need to do a full semester of AP World History to really get through it all. So to see these three individuals holding hands and saying they're going to form a united front is wild. Anyway, by way of good news, America has been liberated from a high stock market. The market had its worst day in 5 years in response to the tariffs. Experts estimate trillions of dollars have been wiped out. Apple and Nvidia alone lost $470 billion in value by midday. But listen, y'all, if you're watching this and if these tariffs somehow work, hold me to it. I'll be the first to apologize. I will personally go out and buy a Tesla. And speaking of things that will never happen, a third term? Trump recently said that he was not joking about a third term. And when Speaker of the House Mike Johnson was asked about it, he said he always tells everybody to read the Constitution. And I'm a little baffled and confused here because I don't know if Mike Johnson and what I think the Constitution say are the same things, because I thought the Constitution clearly said that we had birthplace citizenship in America, but the DOJ, the Department of Justice, surprise, surprise, is arguing that it doesn't. That said, Mike Johnson did go on to say that Trump would need a constitutional amendment to be elected again, so there's that, but Mike Johnson also said that we take him at his word. And honestly, if you don't do anything with respect to the current president, you should be taking him seriously, because a lot of people thought that he was joking about certain things before he got into office, and he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Anyway, if there are any pop culture or trending stories that you want me to cover, drop them below, and I will see y'all next week.